Sup guys, it's Joe here and you join me playing F1 2016 Career Mode Season 3 Round 16. We're now at Malaysia. So after a very successful race in Singapore, we're now here in the hot, humid conditions of Kuala Lumpur. And let's see what we can follow up the Singapore win with. We've had 4 in a row so far. Can we make it 5 here? It's going to be very tricky to do so. And we're still quite close to the relative pace, so hopefully we can still just set the lap that gets us out of this session and into Q2, which is what we're targeting to do here. Oh god, that's sideways there. And that is very wide. That is not the line to take at all. But I'm thinking we'll probably only need this one lap despite how bad it's been. That's all we'll probably need for now. Oh, you just want to get on the throttle, but you just can't.
That's moved us up into P13. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
So we've got 5th quickest and we have guaranteed our place in Q2 there. And there it is then, confirmation that we are indeed through to Q2. I'm already a second off in the second sector, so a little bit of pressure here to find something that will get me through into Q3 in this last sector. Again, I keep going wide there and exceeding the track limits. I don't think the game appreciates that because I've got a second warning. I've got one on my other lap in Q1 as well. And Hulkenberg is into the pits, but what have we got here? And we are in 6th, so I don't really feel any need for concern there. And it does get us through. One more corner to go. Where will this put us? Seems like a decent enough lap so far. Checker flag is out. And where are we going to go? What is this good enough for?
Okay, that's pretty disappointing, but we can turn.
Right, let's start the race. Oh, crap. I was meant to start on the medium tyres. Oh, well, I can pre-stop it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's lights out and away we go here in Malaysia. I've made a strategic cock-up pretty much straight off the bat. Vettel's going up the inside of Verstappen. Is he going to make that move stick? No, in fact, Verstappen's coming across on us. And we've gone straight out wide there. And that... Oh, I did not anticipate that. And we are now stone dead last with it all to do. That was a big mistake. I have relatively little to say to that. We had to take sudden avoiding action of Max Verstappen. And, well, that's become a bit of a downfall. Now we have it all to do, and we're on a 3-stop race, which is one more than what I suspect most will be on. But we're now trying to go around the outside of Kevin Magnussen. Sorry, that's Julian Palmer. We've also got Kvyat and Verline on each other. Verline going very slow there. We go around the outside. Now we're up the inside of Kvyat. Kvyat's not quite having that, but we hold the line, and we are up to 17. What a disaster of a start for us. We really needed to gain some positions there to make our strategy work, as we were meant to start on the medium tyre. We didn't. We're on the softs, and now we're paying for it. We'll get about 5 laps out of these before we need to pit. We've got Sainz right in front of us. He's all trussed up and ready for the taking. Bit of slipstream, dive up the inside. Jobs are good, really, isn't it? And now we're going to Naza, who we've just made contact with. And the late braking really hurting me there. I'm lucky to have not damaged my wing. He's not having a good day today, is he? Oh, he went out wide there and we've just taken 15th. Now we're looking at Gutierrez for 14th. And he's just hogging that line, really. There's not an awful lot we can do, but we can just slingshot him out here. And that move could be something of a favourite overtaking manoeuvre this afternoon. Right, next up is Grosjean. And he is right in front of us. Keeping us very, very busy. Going to be a bit of a dive up the inside. And we've got him. Oh, he's still up our inside here. We might have to give him a bit of a... No, he's given up. He's submitted to that one. Next up then is Felipe Massa. It's going to be relying on straight line speed and slipstream, which we've got plenty of both here. As we got the inside of Massa, Button and Rosberg appear to be battling. Hamilton's right in there too. So we've got quite the scrap going on in front of us.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy.
They're all having a look at each other, and we're going to go up the inside of Rosberg. We've given him a little bit of a love tap. Hulkenberg is in there as well. We're going to go round the outside of Hamilton. That doesn't work. But now we've got the slipstream for the next corner. Button and Hulkenberg are still racing hard here. And we're going to go up the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Is Jenson Button suddenly going to peel out? No, he isn't. We're going to try and get him up the inside too. We've done that, and now we are right with Hulkenberg. We're going round the outside here. This is a brave one. But you know what? We've pulled that off. And that is 8th position. Now we go round the outside of Hulkenberg here. And this was a class manoeuvre, that. That was a good one. And then we're going to do medium, medium at the end. Are we going to take a dive look at the inside? No. We're not close enough there. But can we do to Alonso what we did to Hulkenberg and just run out wide here and then get him at the next part of the corner? Yes, we can. No, we can't. We've gone round and oh dear. Yellow flag is out, and that was ambitious to say the least. And we've been passed by Button, who's... We've just done the same thing. We've forced Button off the circuit almost. So that is twice we've had that incident. We're going to be pitting this lap.
Release, release. Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
And we are now in stone dead last with 2 more stops to make still. But now we're behind Hamilton and we're a little bit stuck where we are. Oh, we've got a virtual safety car. We're going to dive up the inside of Hamilton here, and that's the move done. We are ahead of Lewis Hamilton. A little bit cheeky as we jump the gun on the restart, but it does gain us about a second, and now we are in front of Lewis Hamilton with Haryanto up next. So whatever's going on with Verstappen, bad luck to him. That's really helped our race out. We've got yellow flags. Again, that I suspect that'll be because of the wounded Verstappen. Rio Haryanto is our next victim here, and we're just going to size him up. It's going to be down the inside, and this should be a pretty standard manoeuvre. Oh, he's not willing to let us go easy, but eventually we get the move done, and in fact Hamilton got boxed in behind him, which works for us because it means we can pull away from him a little bit. That is a big engine failure for Perez. He looked like he was doing well too. That is unfortunate luck for him. 2 more laps till we make our pit stop. So really at this point, the reality is we are relying on a safety car to save our bacon. Otherwise we are not looking at a very competitive finish here at all. Bottas getting nicely in my way, but it doesn't matter. Into the pits we come. We are out in 16th as predicted, and we've now only got the 1 more stop to make. So now we've really got to push hard and make something of this race. Why don't we have enough set mediums? Down the inside, and that is 15th place. Nicely taken there. Right, we're now up against the 2 Haas cars and Dani Kvyat. And we've gone on the grass there, so that's not going to help us. We're going to try and do our special. No, that's not going to work. Yes, it does. We kind of just forced Kvyat out of the way there. Up into 14th place. Oh, we're racing hard for the midfield. That just shows how badly this race has gone. Now we're up the inside of Gutierrez, and we're going to try and get Grosjean as well. Light contact, but we just shove him out the way. We're now into P12. Sainz is in my way at the moment. Won't be for long, hopefully. We're on Sainz now, and this should be the move for 11th place. It is the move for 11th place. Rupp is inside. We've exceeded track limits quite badly there, but we've got the position. And now Sainz is coming on our outside, but we're not having any of that. Oh, shit. And there is Ericsson coming out of the pits. Can we just... Yep. Caught him falling asleep a bit there. Our rejoin position then is 12th, so we're going to be just outside the points. When we resume, we're now diving in to take a fresh set of the hard tyres. And this will be our last stop.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Right, our strategy is complete and we are out in 13th place, so we've got a bit of work to do here, but this might help. We've got Nasser and Felipe Massa and Felipe Nasser, the drivers who sound alike, rubbing each other, and this might just set us up one position already. So we're in 13th. Let's have a look at these two. They're going to be quite vulnerable because they're fighting. Massa on my left, and he's forcing me onto the grass there. He's basically just running me out the way, just making it clear that I'm not going through there, and he shut the door on me there quite clearly. That was a back out or I'm running you off the road. So now we're up, so now we're still 13th, but it's going to be down the inside here that I'm going to nail him, and that's up into P12. We've got the move done. Next up is Nasser in the Sauber. And now we are on Felipe Nasser for 11th. Trying to frighten him out the way there. That didn't work. Nasser held his ground. But now we've got a better exit, and it will be us having a look up the inside here. In fact, we've made a look up the inside and we've got the position. So we're now up into 11th. There are cars in the pits. Into lap 22 then, and we are starting to catch Jody and Palmer. Also, I believe there is a Renault in the pits. And a Force India of Hulkenberg. So we are now up to 9th. We are comfortably in the points. So if we can now get Hulkenberg, Palmer even, will be up to 8th. And that will be 4 points instead of 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please. Yes, so we are now up into 7th, which means we will be scoring 6 of those juicy championship points. That means that the bike Ricciardo could take out of us is a maximum of 19 points. Now Hulkenberg is really crawling all over our rear now for 7th place. He's going to have the DRS, but I don't think he's going to have enough straight to have a look. So we're just going to park our car on the racing line. We've not got the perfect exit, but he's going to have a run into the first corner. He's got the inside line if he so chooses it. He's going up the inside. We're going to try and put the spookers on him a little bit though. And that will try and now hold it out around the outside, which is what we've done. He's still on our right, and if we can just get the inside here. Well, Hulkenberg then backing out of that one, so we've held on to 7th well. Yep, that is a bitter blow for Pascal Wehrlein. He's getting closer, but it's not close enough to have a go, so we're going to take 7th then. Despite all the mistakes we made, it's really not been our day, but, you know, did what we can.
Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Let's push harder next time, okay?
Even Jeff knows that's not good enough.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings.
So there we have it then, 7th and a minute behind that Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo. Alonso getting 3rd, Ericsson getting 4th, Hamilton, Bottas, us, then Hulkenberg, Nasser and Massa. One to forget really, but we still hold on to the championship lead. We're 59 points ahead now, so that's 19 points that Ricciardo has taken out of us, and if we have many more races like that, he will be right on us for the championship, so it's still not over yet, and that's really given him an opportunity. Verstappen is now mathematically out of the championship, so too is Vettel. So it really is now just between me and Ricciardo for the championship. Is he going to pit me right at the end again? Or can we carry on? Or can we carry on the form that we've shown throughout the season? Shrug today off as a bad day and come back stronger the next time. Hopefully this will be the last race like this we do, and we'll have a better race in Suzuka. But until then, it is goodbye from me. Cheerio guys.